Great moments in the history of art education, Josef Albers. Josef Albers made significant contributions to the field of art education. Albers believed that, quote, art was central to human existence, end quote, and he lived this belief throughout his life. In order to understand Albers' contributions to the field of art education, it is important to consider his background in the context of his times. Albers was born in Bottrop, Germany in 1888. Albers studied to become a teacher and taught elementary school from 1908 to 1913. Then obtained a certification to teach art and returned to teaching from 1916 until 1920, when he enrolled at the Bauhaus in Weimar, Germany. In 1925, he was the first student asked to join the faculty of the Bauhaus, and he taught and pursued his own artistic endeavors until 1933, when faced with pressure from the Nazis to operate the school under strict regulations from the Third Reich. He and other instructors decided to close the Bauhaus instead of complying with the Nazis' rules. At that point, he and his wife, Annie Albers, moved to the United States to accept a position with Black Mountain College, where he taught from 1933 to 1949. From 1950 to 1958, Albers taught at Yale University. Throughout his teaching career, Albers' goal was to, quote, open the eyes, end quote, of students. He believed that the foundation of an art education relied on students' ability to see more deeply. Quote, you can't be an artist, Albers reasoned, unless and until you'd mindfully explored the visual field through its key elements, line, shape, color, and texture, end quote. One way he helped his students develop this skill was through exercises that required them to re-evaluate how they saw the world. For example, students would draw their names backwards and create drawings with a negative space between chair rungs, forcing them to reconsider what had become habit and look at everyday surroundings from a different perspective. Wherever Albers taught, he left a lasting impression. At the Bauhaus, which was a new educational institution at the time and is credited with transforming modern design with its focus on the connection between artists, architects, and craftspeople, he taught the preliminary course, which focused on the principles of design and materials. He taught alongside other artists, including Paul Klee and Wassily Kandinsky, and continued to pursue his own art, moving from works in glass to furniture design and photography. When Albers was invited to teach at Black Mountain College, another newly formed progressive educational institution in North Carolina, he brought the Bauhaus ideas with him and taught foundations, painting, and color courses, and served as the head of the painting department. He also pursued printmaking, abstract painting, and collage. During his time at Yale, he served as the chairman of the design department and redesigned the entire curriculum to focus on design, drawing, and color. He is credited with training an entire generation of new art teachers while at the university and as a guest teacher throughout North and South America and Europe. Albers made a significant contribution to the field of art education with the publication of his book, Interaction of Color, published in 1963 and still used today. In his color theory classes, although controversial, Albers would have students work with colored paper instead of paint because he believed students could work faster, have more experiences with color, and thus learn more with paper rather than mixing pigments and waiting for paints to dry. He wanted students to learn about color, its properties, and how colors react with each other. The book includes a series of exercises designed, according to Albers, to help students, quote, develop one's sensitivity for color, end quote. Albers' legacy continues to impact the field of art education. The Joseph and Annie Albers Foundation, located in Bethany, Connecticut, serves as an archive, organizes exhibitions of their work, and offers educational outreach programs and artist residencies on site. Joseph Albers believed in the importance of a strong foundation for art students, with an emphasis on observation and an understanding of line, shape, color, and texture. His contributions to the field of art education continue to be seen today.